We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow, and here we have Prog, and we're gonna break it down today in today's charts, how the price action is affecting the overall direction of this chart. But what 42 Vision and Ultimate 42 Vision are showing is what we're going to focus in on the 30-minute, the 4-hour, and the 1-day. So you're definitely gonna love what I have to share with you guys. You're definitely gonna want to stick around for it, because this is looking very interesting here on the 30-minute based off of 42 Vision, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. But before we break it down, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning, and through the turbulence we managed to find one that turned out to be a home run. So we're going to talk about those, and we're going to jump right into it here with Prog. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning, and BFRI turned out to be the home run of the day today, but after the turbulence, because this is one that we caught since last week on Wednesday in the threes. Turned out to be a home run on Wednesday, on Friday, but today it had momentum, and out of nowhere a private offering was announced, but still didn't stop me from looking at it. I'm going to share with you guys why. So NRXP is one that we caught in the pre-market as it was pulling downwards. On Ultimate 42 Vision, we got the bull indicator that popped up. We also see here the strength, and it went to a highest point of 15% plus, but towards the bell things had overextended. We got that bear indicator, and you can see the shifts into weakness all the way throughout this downward trend. Now, it did give jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%, but the best point of maximization on this one turned out to be in those few minutes of about 10 to 20 minutes before the bell. Now, the home run of the day was BFRI. Now, this is not your typical home run that you catch the stock and it goes up. This was a very volatile one because of the private offering that was announced about 4 minutes before the bell. You could see how quickly things shifted after we mentioned it. It went up nearly 10%, pulled back down, shift into weakness. The bear indicator popped up, and right here in this consolidation, this is what I call, based off of 42 Vision, the dip area. That's where the opportunity began, started to shift into strength. The bull indicator popped up, and it gave a highest point after that dip of 70% plus, guys. If you want to get on early and be aware and prepared for these opportunities, we strive for them every single day. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Prog, and in my previous videos, I have discussed how the shorts have control over the manipulation of the charts by actually covering and then uncovering. Okay, and what I mean by uncovering, they cover their positions, they uncover and re-short the stock. Okay, so basically, just like we saw this quick bounce here from $4 all the way back up to 5 and some change, some covering must have happened there, but as soon as it reached up here in the $4 and $5 mark, almost in that area, we quickly started to see things start to pull back, and the shorts have the flexibility to short it again. I've stated how many times the days to cover is so significant, especially in the short squeeze potential of a stock, and especially how it ran so much from the 2s to the 6s, pulled back down to the 3s and 4s, all the way back up to 5, and we're quickly seeing things start to pull downwards, right? So this is where you could see that the shorts have control over the chart, and they're manipulating it, creating bull traps. Now, we have not seen enough strength to reverse it. We've watched this one on the 4-hour, we watched this one on the 1-day, but right now on the 30-minute, it's in a very interesting spot. I'm going to share with you guys why. When you have this many white with red borders coming back to back on 42 Vision, eventually there is some type of reversal. Even when there's one, it tries to always push back up. Even right here, try to push right back up there. Right here, same thing. It went a little bit lower, pulled back up. So when we see these, right, back to back, now I'm not saying it's going to come back up with this strength here. It's going to take a lot of inflow and a lot of volume. Now, If a squeeze forms, it could possibly create this again. But back to back, the white with red borders on 42 vision, which is actually an indicator you can gain access to now as well. Check out the link down below in the description to receive more clarity in the charts like never before, to be able to maximize on opportunities. All the members using it are loving it so far. So when you see this in this area, that means there's extreme weakness, and if some inflow or some strength comes back in with it, there's going to possibly be a reversal, but we just don't know how strong the reversal is until it starts to form. Some are stronger than others, some are weaker than others, but they all tend to show a possible reversal point. So on the 30-minute, this is pretty interesting and exciting, but there's still a lot to watch, right? So when I pull up here Ultimate 42 Vision, which is the upgrade that's coming soon, we have been under a bear indicator since way up here in the 4s. It's been going downwards through the volatility in a downward direction. We got one little moment of bull indicator here where it kind of jumped up from 364 to 378, stayed sideways, didn't get enough strength to go higher. If anything, it went into weakness, and that bear indicator popped up, and it's been going downwards since. So on the 30-minute, we're under a bear indicator right now, and when we pull up the 4-hour, you could see that we've been under a bear indicator since way back here. I've shared with you guys in my previous videos how powerful this is, because even though it went back up here in this area, if we did not get a bull indicator anywhere around here and we shifted, right? 42 vision shows that shift from green to dark green with red borders all the way down here towards the red, and it's been under that bear indicator no matter how much up and down happens, right? No matter how much, eventually, if there's no bull indicator that popped up, this is meant a specific level based off the charts that it means we are going to be in a bearish case. And on the long run, we are going to see much more bearishness, even though right now this looks pretty strong, right? I stated that in my videos since it popped up back on the 18th, on the 19th, 22nd, 24th, 23rd, all these days, I've talked about how powerful this sent that out, even though it went up. And that's how you know the confirmation to have the clarity to see that this was all a bull trap, okay? In that area, or just a quick momentum from the $4 to the $5 range, and then it went downwards. Now, that's the 4-hour. On the 1 day though, things are a little bit different, but it's been pretty bearish, okay? So things were holding up back here. We shifted into red here on the 1 day, and it's been back to back 4 red candlesticks on the 1 day, and we got a bear indicator on Friday. This is how important it was, because once it starts, sometimes it takes a few days to even weeks for a possible reversal to happen. So what is it going to take for this to possibly reverse? Under the 4-hour, it's in a bear indicator. Under the 1 day, it just popped up, and the only thing that can pull this up is this 30-minute getting out of this area of extreme weakness. And usually once we get out of it, there's usually strong reversals like we've seen before in the history of the charts. If inflow picks up and then the squeeze forms within it, forcing those shorts that are reshorting back down because they've actually covered and reshorted, getting trapped around this area and pushing this up even higher than what we've seen. So on the 30-minute, it's looking pretty exciting, but if it does not come with enough strength, the 4-hour and the 1 day are sharing the same bear indicators and bearish trend of red candlesticks. So definitely something to be aware of. So what do we need to see this breakthrough? Well, the highest point that it reached today, which was 366. Then on Friday's high, 378. Super important to watch those two levels to see if the bulls can push this up, create a support there and keep going higher. But our support levels here, the lowest point of the day is 320. If it breaks through it, I'll be watching down here at 304. I'll even round that down to $3. And if that gets broken through, this could go into further weakness and pull downwards into further bearishness. So definitely something to be aware of and not overlook. On the 30-minute, it's looking pretty exciting. but it does not guarantee or signify that this is going to have an opportunity to come back up. It may try, but if it doesn't come with enough strength, the 4-hour and the 1-day are showing bearishness, just like the 30-minute way up here at 358. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to receive clarity like no other in the charts to be able to maximize and see what's going on through the volatility of the markets, check out the link down below. You gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and the clarity in the charts of all the premium indicators that are going to be included, such as the upgrades of the bull and bear indicators coming soon. As always, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.